Senior fellow at the Constitutional Studies with the Texas Public Policy Foundation, Dr. Carol Swain. Dr. Swain, it's hard to even move on from that. It's just, there's so much of tape of her laughing like that. Let's take a look at who was picked for the gig. Kamala chose a failed congressional candidate from Massachusetts who happens to be a straight white male, at least today. Is this reparations thing playing out the way that the White House thought it would? I mean, where's the equity here, Dr. Swain?
I think that when you're desperate, you look for the most qualified person. And if you're looking for the most qualified person, then all of the equity goes out the window. So I assume that her advisor, former President Obama, he came to the rescue and he offered up the best he had to offer. The problem is she has to deliver the speech. She has to deliver the lines. And we don't know in those other speeches if she was ad-libbing or if they actually wrote the word salad.
Yeah, Dr. Swain, a new speechwriter, is this supposed to make Kamala Harris more likable? Right now, even Democratic midterm candidates, they're keeping their distance from her.
I think that we see that Joe Biden is struggling. The 25th Amendment should be revoked. He should be removed from office. Everyone is more terrified of Kamala than they are of him. And I believe that they're trying to make her seem more presidential by giving her a speechwriter that hopefully will make her seem like a serious person rather than a high school student.
Yeah, in fact, Dr. Swain, Pete Buttigieg, who's a political novice in the comparison of Vice President Kamala Harris, has become the most requested surrogate on the campaign trail. Democrats would rather have Pete Buttigieg, of all people, over Kamala Harris. Even CNN couldn't cover this one up. What do you make of this? If Joe Biden does step down, who is the White House's best bet? Is it Kamala Harris, the vice president, next in line, or is it Pete Buttigieg?
I mean, they're going to lose big, I think, with either one of those candidates. And with Kamala Harris, you see that she has been not quite the role model that you would expect for the first female vice president. She herself and the way she presents herself is that one of the biggest reasons why we should run from equity rather than equal opportunity and a meritocratic society where you choose the best qualified.
Yeah, Dr. Swain, this week, Tim Allen, the actor, phrased on Twitter, who is the face of woke? He offered a number of options for people to tweet out. Let's take a look at what Tim Allen had to say. There's a tweet right there. Who is the face of woke? Do wokeness have a clubhouse in someone's backyard, or maybe a cute yet safe playpen somewhere? Dr. Swain, if you had to pick one, who would you label as the face of woke today?
Oh my goodness, there's so many people in the Biden administration that you could choose from. You could start with his press secretary that, that she herself represents just about every identity group, but she doesn't represent a good press secretary. And with Kamala, I mean, she's worse than anyone imagined she would be. She is a heartbeat away from the presidency. That's very scary when you have someone that should not be in that office representing the United States to the world. And so we are in perilous times in America. I hope that Republicans, when they regain power, that they don't blow it. But often they will imitate Democrats. They'll follow the same model. I'm not confident that even if they seize power or when they seize power in November, that they will make good use of it. In 2024, they should seize the presidency. If they have the House, the Senate, and the presidency, we could have America restored. There's no reason to have confidence that they will actually do what they need to do.
Yeah, we're going to find out in about a little more than 2 weeks' time. Distinguished Senior Fellow in Constitutional Studies with the Texas Public Policy Foundation, Dr. Carol Swain, thank you very much for your insight tonight.
Thank you.